Crazy Robin Slim Show.
DC 101 hour, 8 hour, 10 hour fiasco.
So I was
Waka Waka.
I was reading this Green Lantern comic the other day, and it was actually really cool. It was green. The cover.
We have
was
a guest!
green. It was just a Green Lantern.
We have DC
comic.
Comics.
Weren't you
Dave.
Batman? Didn't you play Batman once, Dave?
Weren't
I've
you-
heard you played Batman.
Well, that was just a crazy date night thing.
Oh. Yeah, that could end up badly.
Well, I only had something like that end badly once. Never. My advice: never use handcuffs
I'm Batman.
in a car.
Never used.
Don't agree to be handcuffed while you're in the car.
Hey,
What happened here? Now I kind of want to hear this whole story.
Well, I don't know how it came up, but I did have a pair of handcuffs on me. She said she was into some weird stuff, and right before I dropped her home, she's like, "Well, how come we never use those cuffs?" I'm like, "You're gonna ask me now?" I'm like, "All right." So she, you know, I
Handcuffed her to the dashboard.
No, myself.
Unseatbelted her and got an
I cuffed myself to the steering wheel.
Oh, and she mugged you?
It might have been better, but no, she, you know, she went down and did all kinds of fun stuff, and I had to. I don't know what happened to my key because I was like, you know, sitting there and I'm like, I have the keys to the car
did the key go
separate from like the keys to the car, so I had no idea what to do. I'm like, I had to drive to a friend's house to have him hacksaw me off.
I thought the key
my
like
own
went in your
steering wheel.
asshole or something. Fuck, bro.
Did you ever find the key afterwards or no? It was
Yeah,
just
in his
gone?
ass.
like a
asshole.
week later. Yeah.
Like a week after he shut it out.
Yeah.
But we got Dave Hoj back, and you were starting your own show?
Yeah, Sunday nights. Me, Anthony Ennis, Shay Farrell. I'm not sure if you guys spoke to him. I don't believe so,
I
but
don't know. I think so. So 3 of you guys?
yeah, it's gonna be the three of us, and we'll have some guests. Our first guest this week is gonna be Mike Sicoli.
Cool, dude. That's what I was going to ask. Are you doing live?
Very funny, very sexy.
Are you doing
Mike
live
Sicoli.
or like Skype, or are you just going for live guests?
We're gonna be trying to do a little bit of both. But, you know, we want to do like a 2-hour. My goal is to do basically a 2-hour show, maybe, you know, a little bit longer.
I was going to ask.
I mean, I don't want to just end it just because we're done. You know, if we're going good, I want to keep it going a little bit. But I also want to make sure, you know, we can take proper breaks. And
It's going to be live.
yeah, we're going to do it live.
Cool.
I'm still figuring a bunch of other stuff out. You know, we have the Ustream ready to go thanks to Slimothy over here.
What's it going to be on? Ustream, and is it anywhere else?
We're going to put it on YouTube. I'm going to
Cool.
probably do some Facebook Live with it, and especially since we're going to be breaking down the smaller segments, like kind of like you guys do with the 25-minute segments.
Yeah,
Right.
I
20
think
to
that's
25.
perfect, especially
Yeah.
with attention spans. I don't think people watch that
Well,
much.
that
Sometimes.
and also like we were discussing, when you do the Facebook Live after about a half
Oh.
hour, it starts freaking out on you anyway. So
because Slambo's cousin does that, and or even when it doesn't, it just constantly shits out on him.
I had one where it didn't, and it was just like a weird picture that it gave me where I look like wide and retarded. So I'm like, yeah, all right. I mean, I don't like the way I look as it is, so the last thing I need is to make it even bigger, a bigger mess of myself.
What's the show called, dude?
Just drawing a blank, just because
Uncomfortably
funny.
Funny?
Yes.
Uncomfortably
okay.
funny.
Uncomfortably funny. We were toying with the idea of calling it duct tape and candy, just because, you know, we wanted to go with the creepy part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
But yeah, I was thinking about it, and I was like, yeah, it's not just going to be all that. So, you know, we're going to have some fun. We're going to have some comedians. We're going to have.
I
other
like the
people.
name.
Yeah, actually, I got to give credit to Anthony. It was all Anthony's the name.
Cool, dude. Are you gonna be
The logo is all him.
Yeah. Oh,
He's
there's a
gonna be-
logo.
Yep, that we have on the
Nice.
on the Facebook page and the Twitter.
That's the
Nice.
guy where he's kind of like.
Why doesn't your
pulling
Twitter
the
follow me
shirt.
then?
I apologize.
Fuck,
I will
bro.
handle that momentarily.
Shit, I need more followers
Me too.
and votes on
Yeah,
the
we
Potter
definitely need more
family
votes.
thing.
Yes.
And yeah, that'll be your followers, our followers. Are you gonna like use any of our guests, like Ty Shorts?
Maybe not him, but
And what was the other girl? Michael, or what was it? Michael Nemeth.
Michael Nemeth.
Michael
yeah.
Nemeth, I definitely want to get on.
Oh
Right,
yes,
we need
dude.
Michael Nemeth. He's
Yes.
very talented.
Because I
man.
need somebody that's very, you know, tame,
Yeah.
very unspoken.
Yeah. Very talented.
Somebody that's never done anything.
I
Yeah.
got molested by my coach.
I
That
think-
was like Cyril Wecht. I think that was Cyril Wecht pulling a gag on us. I think that was the same guy. Cyril Wecht and Michael Nemeth.
Do you have a call number set up for your show?
Yes, we do. If I remember it right, it's 732-707-SUCK1. SUQ1.
Nice.
So you're like better than us because you got the next area code up. I don't like that. I feel like a dirty 609.
This is the first
Shit.
time I actually chose a 732.
All right.
Hey, Slamitos, finally here. Yeah.
Slam drivers. Oh, I got the Spider-Man glasses.
Oh,
Yeah.
you should wear your pajamas to
I
match it.
should.
Yes.
And Mike Sicoli's your first guest?
Yeah, we're gonna have Mike Sicoli on, and then
He
Kevin
didn't like us, did he?
and then Kevin Gucci. No, he liked you guys.
Kevin Goatee was fucking great.
Kevin
he was on our
was
show
great,
last
yeah.
week.
Yeah, he was great.
He was a cool dude. And you're going to have Kevin Israel?
Eventually.
You better. He's awesome.
Yeah.
He had to reschedule with us. He's got
I know,
a
'cause he's
big
in
gig coming
Florida.
up.
Yeah.
He said New York. I guess he's lying to me.
I know he has. I know he has a bunch coming up. I know
Well,
that.
yeah, it was like, I think October sometime he's supposed to come in. Or no, 2 weeks from now. And he said there's a big New York club that he's been trying to get into. So
Okay. Yeah, I know he's supposed to be doing a big one in New York as well soon too.
cool, dude.
With Mike Gaffney from Last Comic Standing.
I was going to say, it sounds familiar, that name. Cool, dude.
Nice Jersey City boy, Mike Gaffney. Although he's like you guys down in I think Bayville.
Is he in the dirt hole of New Jersey? Yeah. This is the shithole. What,
It's the ass.
Dave, have I asked you how long have you been doing comedy?
Yes, you have. So
I figured.
Slim-
I drink a lot.
No,
But,
well, like I said, it's kind of weird for me.
oh, you were doing it on and off. Yeah, but,
I started a long time ago.
Since you
and
came
I
back.
stopped. Since I came back, it's been like 3.5 years.
okay.
Yeah.
Do you
And
have,
this time I'm making it count.
do you have an agent?
No, not yet. I'm
Because
not.
you're doing a lot of shit, man. That's what I figured. Like, in that video, Jim Brewer,
That's
that's fucking great. That's why I didn't know if you got an agent
That was
or
a stroke
something.
of luck on that one.
Dude, that was awesome.
My friend who I performed the wedding for, because I'm also a minister, Universal Life Church.
Cool.
I did his wedding, and his brother-in-law is actually the engineer for Brewer's podcast.
Okay.
And I was like, "Hey,
That's cool.
who's that comedian friend? Maybe I could get him in this video." And I went there, and it was like, "Yeah." Brewer came onto the holding area. He had this big like limo bus, and he's like,
Yeah.
he looked around. He's like, "I need you," and he turned to me. He's like, "Yeah, you're the look I need right now." I'm like,
Cool,
and like
dude.
out of nowhere, I was not. I was just expecting to be hanging out in the background. I was gonna like, "Hey, look, maybe I could blow up the picture and look cool in this." Yeah. No, I'm actually like the featured person in the video.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
dude.
so-
That's awesome.
And that's exactly what he said. He was like, "You're gonna be the star of the show."
Yeah. Wow.
I'm like, "What?"
Dude,
I'm like,
that's
I went from
crazy.
just hoping to be in the background and maybe be able to have a nice picture of me. And meanwhile, he's like yelling in my face. I'm like, "All right."
Did you get to
Sweet,
have like a
dude.
conversation with Jim or?
No, because he was trying to produce and be a big part of everything going into this video, and
Is he like all business, like dealing with like that, or is he just
He was-
crazy? Or
both.
Yeah.
he was all business, but he made he was still Jim Brewer making it laugh the whole.
Cool. Ah, that's
Like, this is
awesome.
what we gotta do.
Because I can
We gotta
see
do.
him.
It was like he's like
Being
that
nutty.
fun like coach that with the JV coach because he was a lot more fun.
Not like Michael Neiman's coach. That guy-
That guy's not too fun.
He's
No.
very fun.
You know.
Oh, he's fun.
the coach is having fun, just not Michael Neiman.
Yeah, he had fun. He's still talking about it.
What exactly
Your
was
position is power about it, buddy.
what's Brewer
Michael.
doing? Like a metal band now? It's
He's doing a
always had
metal
that, I
tour.
think.
Yeah, he's always wanted to do it. It was
Oh.
always one of his bits. And like he's like, yeah, I always wanted to grow up and have a metal band. I remember that from like back in the Half Baked days.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, cool. And then all of a sudden, it was like, I just thought it was like a bit, and that he was just putting out a music video. And he's like, no, I'm doing a tour with this band, and like he's doing like the music and sprinkling in jokes instead of just trying to sprinkle in a little bit of music to his show.
Because even
That's cool.
even on the Roast of Dennis Leary, he did like a heavy metal version of Asshole.
Yeah,
Like that was fucking funny as hell, man.
which
So
is
yeah,
a
he's
great song.
always wanted to do
I
it. Yeah.
had to introduce my son to that one. Now he's a teenager.
Dude, that came out. I think it was like a junior or senior in high school, whatever it was. I was like, this is fucking best song.
I remember the asshole song.
Oh, it's fucking great.
in that Jim Brewer video. Ozzy was in that. Did you get to meet Ozzy?
Well, it wasn't really Ozzy, but yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Ozzy.
That was-
I thought it was really Ozzy.
No, that was Brewer doing
Oh, that was
it.
Bruiser. Wow, he did a good
Just
Ozzy.
call him Bruiser.
Bruiser.
I think he
That was
did.
Bruiser.
Yeah.
Bruiser. We gotta get
I
Bruiser
feel,
on the show.
I feel like an idiot, but it was a good Ozzy. I
It
thought
was a good Ozzy.
thought it was
The
really
Sharon was a
Ozzy.
little. His Sharon was a little off, but it was good. He's the
That's
one making
cool.
millions. I'm just sitting here,
But you got to see.
trying to get people to vote against the cartoon kids.
But you did get to see Brewer dressed up like Ozzy.
No, I missed that part.
Ah.
I didn't get to see that. I know.
Oh, fuck, Slim. You fucking this interview all up, bro.
It's all right. I did get to see it in the video. Yes. Yes, I've watched the video I was in. Yes, I saw it.
How many times did you watch the video?
A couple times.
Yeah.
Only because I have a lot of people that wanted to, I didn't tell everybody that I'm like, hey, check it. I was like, no, you got to see this. No, you really have to see this. And I sit there with them like, look at this, watch this. Like, what the hell? And all of a sudden they see me like, wait a minute, how did you get in this with Jim Brewer?
That's cool.
Friend of a friend.
Nice, dude. Nice. Uncomfortably Funny Podcast, Sunday.
Sunday, 7 to 9.
Sweet, dude.
And thankfully for me, I'm going to be missing the third episode already.
What? Oh, man, you already have plans.
Well, you know what it is? We've been trying to plan this, me and Anthony and Shay have been trying to plan this for a while, literally for about 6 months now. And just scheduling and the show we do on Mondays, is between that and other things, just everything has been popping up. It's been getting crazy. And now, right now, Anthony can't do the Monday show anymore until like the end of November, till around Thanksgiving, because he coaches his son's football team. And they changed their practice schedule, so he can't be there at all. Shay, his work schedule has gotten crazy, so he's not able to make it.
Oh.
And we enjoy being together and working together. And I was like, well, now's the time if we're going to do it. I'm like, Sunday nights, like we originally planned, instead of doing the Sunday and the Monday, we just do the Sunday, and I know you guys can't make it. And between that, the guy, John, he was saying that he may not be doing anything after November on Mondays anyway, so we'll be ready to roll.
Cool, dude. Cool. Awesome,
So
man.
I'm excited for that.
Nice, dude. Yeah, I invited a whole bunch of people to like your page.
Yes, I saw that. Thank you. I
I
appreciate
think I invited like Anthony. I invited Anthony and Mike because you just made it. And what did you follow me or like sent me the link? And
I was like, look what I did. I finally figured it out because I was talking to you about it. I was actually going to set up an actual separate page for it, like a profile and everything, a Facebook profile. But you can't do that.
No,
but it'll let me set up a page for the show. So I'm like, all right, it's the next best thing. And that was so much easier. But like it was good because I still needed to get the, to have an email set up for the show and have all this other stuff. So that way, when I want to book other guests that aren't going to be able to just come in studio, the people that are going to be calling in, I want to be able to make sure they have a professional, quote unquote Gmail account to get me at.
Nice.
That's what used to be better about MySpace back in the day, was that you could do stuff like that on MySpace.
I liked Friendster.
Did you do
What is
real back?
Friendster? I've
That
never
was
heard of
before
you.
MySpace.
A podcast on MySpace, Slammy?
What's up?
Did you do a podcast on MySpace?
No,
You
but
should.
if you wanted to, you could have.
The Lost Slambo Files. I want to hear them.
Should.
Wow.
You should start a podcast and only post it on MySpace.
On
Actually,
MySpace.
you should start doing that now. You know it still exists, right?
Yeah.
So
it
it's
is.
just for
That's
bands now, I
Winter
think?
was. I think it
3
was
months
for
ago, I
bands.
went on and checked my profile. I'm like, all right, look at this.
That's crazy.
Oh, like old profiles are still there? I thought they
It's a whole new format.
did
but they kept
away
it.
with all that shit.
Oh, they sent out emails if you wanted to keep it.
Oh,
And I'm douchey enough to do that. 'Cause I'm like, what if it comes back?
right? It could. But I think it's still big for like bands and shit. Like,
It's mostly actually for a little while it was bands and comedians.
is
Which
Tom
is,
still
which
running
is part
that
of the reason I
place?
was doing it. Yeah, he was an old friend of mine.
That dirty like picture he had in the background. Like, what is he
That was
doing
an
now?
Him in his
awful
white t-shirt?
picture.
I'm sure we can get him on the show. He's probably like
How do we
And
not?
he's not
a couple
dead.
cells away from Jared. He's shoving deaf kids in toilet bowls now.
God willing.
He's just trying to get back in the fucking news. He's beating
Although
his
I
son in the
heard
middle
he's,
of traffic
I
jams.
don't think he has anything to do with it anymore.
No, I think
Well, he sold it, right?
I think
Yeah.
Google bought it.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
And now you got to get Facebook or MySpace Red to get
Red.
to get
To
belly
play the-
porn on there.
To get the belly porn in the podcast.
Yeah.
That is such a scumbag move. You could break our rules if you pay us.
And any of Frankie's videos probably too.
Frankie Tubestakes?
Yeah, Frankie Tubestakes. Here he puts out some racy videos.
Has he called it? I've always taken a shit when he calls.
Yeah, you're like, I don't get like why he always does
That is
it.
amazing.
I've never gotten to talk to that guy.
You know,
And like,
he's-
you know what the worst part is? Like, you're on point. You're always on top of everything.
Right? I
Like
give the guests.
the 2 or 3 times you're not, and you have to take a dump
It's rare, yeah.
because of whatever Pete feeds you.
Yeah.
Fucking antibiotics. I got the flu shits.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, he texts me. He's like, "Why the hell isn't Rob ever on?"
It's just like a
every time?
tsunami coming out of my
He's like,
asshole,
I really
and then
wanna
he
talk
calls.
to Rob.
You're right? It's fucking uncanny. Fuck.
Although it's probably a good thing. He's just gonna want to sell you something. You know?
Oh, did you ever help him move that couch?
Oh yeah, that was a fiasco.
Or did you? Because you were Pete.
Now,
Last
is
time
he
you
really
called.
related to Joni? Is what I want to know.
I think that's his son. I
Nice.
that's
Joni's his son?
No. I mean,
He's Joni's son.
He's Joni's son.
I thought
makes
they were
sense.
like brother and sister. They don't say. He
No.
does not sound young.
No, he
Well,
fell out of Joni's.
From what I
vagina.
see, I think they used the same dentist. So,
Probably the same uncle and father too, right?
Probably.
good old Tuckerton.
Dave, I got a question for you. So we're really pushing this Lamborghini stand-up.
Oh,
I heard that Kevin
I
was trying to
did
give
mean
some
to bring
advice.
that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, And I was wondering if, like, maybe one day when he's ready, when you go to an open mic night, you pick up the Lamborghini.
I was going to say for this week, he came up with like a couple pages, but it was short notice, like to just do right now.
Yeah.
We could have the tall mic.
See, to come in and pick him up is the bigger problem.
Oh,
Right,
coming to get
yeah.
Slammy.
It's not like you're right by me.
Yeah,
Or if he drove
he's got
to you, he could
a
drive to
automobile.
you, and then
Yeah.
you guys
yeah,
could go
yeah, I mean, I
together.
would have to.
That I'd have no problem with.
Yeah.
So he's going to be
Actually,
your opener.
next month, we have at Black Betty's in South Amboy, which is my favorite open mic to do. Not just because it's in the basement of a strip club, but it's mostly because it's close to my house.
Nice.
So
So
that
you
way-
you have 1 month. You write up some jokes, and then you drive to Dave's, and Dave takes
We'll
you
get
to
something to eat. We'll go. Yeah.
Black Betty's, which is the strip club,
What's
right?
your best joke right now?
Oh, I'm not. No,
So I pushed the dead kid's shit in the
I'm not
toilet.
gonna reveal it.
He's got a joke. Come on. Oh, he's not going to reveal it.
No, you know what it is.
Never
What?
reveal it.
What's with all these deaf kids?
What about these deaf kids, huh?
Did you hear about
Not all
this
these
girl
deaf
with the
kids.
hula doll?
What about Jared Fogle, that guy, huh?
Garrett Fogel had a hula doll on his lift
Had
vehicle.
a hula doll in his asshole.
And now he's suing the parents.
You said Black Betty's. I think Kevin Goatee, Big G, and
Yes.
Craig were all talking about that place.
It's really a fun. It's not what you expect because we're not upstairs with the strippers. We're in the
It's
party
in the
room,
basement
Yeah.
of the strip
which is a
club.
whole different type of debauchery. and if you want to feel free to say what you want, that's the one place. When you have like jizz-stained couches and fold-up chairs, and then you have the little tie-up thing that that they tie up the bachelors to.
Are they just
You're willing
naked?
to
Do
sit-
the strippers just come down there and start like watching you guys, like just
Not naked,
girls
but
sit-
yes, they come down. They'll
Oh,
come
okay.
down on their breaks and hang out, just because it's a free show for them too. A couple of the bartenders that hang out there, because I think they just turned 21, so they've been hanging out at this bar since before they were 21. So
Right.
that's their hangout already. So they come by. There was actually a couple months ago, one of the bartenders' special friends that they go to college together. I thought they were banging, but obviously they're not. They're just a weird friendship that they have. And it was his birthday. He's like, I want to be roasted for my birthday. So we put on a roast show for him at the strip club.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
You should roast Slammy. That should be the whole thing, like behind his back. Like,
Yeah,
bring him
you
to the
tell him
gig,
like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take you to an open mic night.
but
And then you just-
it's a roast of the
Well,
Lamborghini.
you know what we'll do? We'll put him up first and let him do his stuff, and then we could have fun with him.
What? Now you listen to our segment with Kevin Goatee. So what would your advice?
Several
say?
segments with that. But yes,
What would your advice to this Lamborghini be?
right. Although, something, the one thing that Kevin said I never listened to, but it made a lot of sense. He wrote and started memorizing and didn't attempt to hit a mic until he was he felt personally ready.
Until
to
you
do it.
had
Right.
it down.
That actually makes sense. I don't know why nobody's ever said that to somebody before. Usually the first people's advice is, just go to an open mic and start working on your stuff.
Is that what you did?
Write
Did you
stuff
like?
down, write
Oh,
stuff
just
down
like
and
work
go up.
on it there, or like
No.
come up with a notebook?
Come up, write some stuff in a notebook, go up there, because
Right.
a lot of times when you go to an open mic, it's usually newer comics and they're working on new stuff, or you get older comics that are working on new bits instead of their regular bits, and we go up there and we're like, I was working on this one. I was literally, because I do Black Betty's a lot. I have a bit that I'm working on because I hate when I go to a strip club and the dancer's titties are smaller than mine. and her belly's bigger. That's where I have to draw the line. You have to have standards.
Is it? I'm curious more about this Black Betty's. Is it like an okay crowd or is it a scary crowd?
It really depends.
It really depends. It's like a biker crowd.
It's got to be owned by bikers, right?
No, actually, the guy that owns it is a very wealthy real estate guy. Him and his wife, they run it.
Really?
Yeah. But they tout themselves as the rock go-go bar in New Jersey. That's basically
Right.
strictly they play rock music.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Which is,
That is
I'm
kinda
like,
cool.
I never thought of it before. I'm like, I've heard it at other places. I'm like, yeah, but it's not only that. Okay, I get it.
So it is the place. So like all the New Jersey comics seem to know about this place, and everybody has been there at least once, I guess.
Yeah, at least once. Even, Kevin Israel's been there once or twice. So,
That's cool.
Goatee doesn't like to admit he's been there a few times. Big G, he likes going because it's close to him too. He's in Freehold, so it's a hike, but it's not as far as going into the city all the time.
Does sound like a fun place.
What's
Yeah, sounds
Vinny's
cool.
place?
Stress Factory.
Stress Factory, yeah.
Well, you know what the thing about Stress Factory? First of all, they have their set few people that are there all the time.
That's what I was wondering.
And
If it's hard to get in there.
It's not that it's hard to get in, but it's kind of clicky. And regardless, you only get 3 minutes when you go up.
That's it?
Which is nothing.
Holy shit.
You really don't get if you want to work on one joke, maybe two, okay.
Yeah.
Outside of that, I mean, I'm not saying it's not worth it, but there's better places to go.
Wow. See, I didn't realize it was that is that for all openers or like
for the open mic night?
Open mic night, okay.
For whoever's there that night.
Yeah, that's nothing. At least get 5.
Yeah, I would. You
5
would
minutes.
5.
Come on, shit. What can you say in 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, 1, 2 jokes.
I have seen some pretty good jokes in like 5, like in a 5-minute interval.
Let me put it this
Tell
way:
us.
if you know you're doing it in 3 and you're prepared for that, and you're a seasoned comic that's trying to work on that 3-minute bit,
Yeah.
just because it's something you're trying to perfect for yourself, it kind of makes sense, but not really still, because that seasoned person can go just about anywhere and do anything.
Because if you're a new guy and fumbling, you're gonna fucking
Right, and by
you're
the
gonna
time,
waste half of that.
yeah, by the time you're done
Fuck,
stepping
dude.
all over your dick the whole
Yeah.
time, you're already I gotta go. Thank you.
Wow. At least give us an opener, Slammy. Come on, opening joke.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about different kinds of shit.
Stay away from the shit jokes.
Shit jokes.
Damn, this was good. You interrupted it.
Yeah!
Time out. Let me rephrase
Heckler.
that.
Heckler alert. No heckling the open micers.
Let me rephrase that. Don't open up with that.
Okay.
Save it for last.
So pick a different opener.
Throw
Let's,
it in the
let's
middle.
start
Don't
over.
save it for last because they'll remember the last. If you sprinkle shit in the middle, literally, they can forget about it.
Yeah. Oh, all right. All right, you actually heard this one before.
That's fine.
Well,
Let's do it live.
The
I
first time I've
haven't.
ever been here at
No,
Chuckaloo's.
it's
Bar and Grill.
Slim's,
I just don't. I don't have it perfected.
Slim's Palace.
Oh.
I don't have it written down perfected yet. It's,
That's
It's
all right.
all right.
That's all right.
We'll listen.
Do it. Ready, go.
all right. So, my a friend of mine, hooked me up with this chick, and everyone knows. Everyone else, and I didn't know my one friend knew this girl. And I didn't know that he knew that she was a piece of shit. I didn't realize that she was that much of a piece of shit, but he did. And she came over one evening, and we're hooking up in my room, and he comes over, and I didn't know he was coming over, basically. So I hear him all,
I'm a creep. I like this stuff.
I hear him. So we're fooling around, and I hear him like, no, I mean we're doing more than fooling around. And I hear him chuckling.
Were the cats watching?
Yeah, the cats were watching.
right.
The cats were definitely watching. And basically, I hear him giggling like a fucking schoolgirl out there. He's just fucking giggling because he told him who was in there, and she realized, she knew like straight up who it was. So she's like, no, I gotta go home, but we can't go out through the living room because I know you're one friend out there. We gotta jump out. I gotta jump out through the window. So this fucking fat bitch tries to crawl through my fucking window, and she gets almost pretty much gets stuck in there like fucking Winnie the Pooh, like fucking Winnie the Pooh. That's as far as I'm gonna go with it. Right, I gotta finish it up.
All right.
That's funny.
That's funny. It works. Like you said, you want to work on it. All right. So you have the element of everybody's been on a date with a fat girl that they don't want to admit to. They all had a friend or were the creepy friend that was watching. Right. So like one of us tried to get out of a window. I had the girl get out of the window. We've all been in that. It's like very relatable. It's a very relatable bit. So that's something that could be worked on. You can do that. That makes sense.
Cool.
Cool.
Can we hear the shit joke now?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Now that
middle.
we're in the middle, now
Now we can do the middle with the shit joke.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, now we do the shit joke.
So never mind that shit. Tonight we're gonna talk about different kinds of shit. See, there's all kinds of different kinds of shit out there. You got I'm gonna put it into 3 different categories. You got your solid shits. You've got your diarrheas.
I saw a poster of this once in the mall.
It has been done before.
It's probably been done before.
I thought you were going to go racist with this joke.
As soon as he says shit,
And they wear gloves.
Oh, this is going to be talking about black people.
Then you've got your flu shits.
Hawaiians.
Hawaiian hula shit.
Oh, keep going with your shit.
Yeah, let's keep hearing this. Come on, we don't need to break.
There's
All
gotta
right,
be a good build-up. There's gotta be a good shit to get to.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
Let's get to the
Solids. You got your chocolate torpedo.
go on. Come on. We're listening. You can't.
I can't anymore. I got to work on it.
This is what I call the number.
All right, hold on. I got to take a leak real quick.
All right.
I'm saying that publicly.
What's my phone number? 609. Hold on. 609. It's on the screen. I'm calling the show, guys. Where I'm gonna babble into the microphone so we don't have some dead air while I call the show.
No, we won't. So right now, Slim is not going to have a flu shit like Rob.
Right. All right.
Oh, he's just shitting out of his penis with liquid. 896.
Seems to be working for me.
Wait, 881-8896.
No, there's no 881. 891.
That could be he gave me the wrong number.
All right. All right, are you ready for it, Dave? It's 609
Right.
891 8896. If anybody's listening, feel free to call. We are going on a quick break, and we will be back.